before I begin, can you hear me? Yo, can you hear? Anyone can hear me? Let me test out my mic here. What? Audio sharing settings. Can you hear me? Oh, damn it. Yo, man. Yo, this is your boy, the Omega Katana here, and before we begin, I'm just like, it's been a while since I was streaming, so let me adjust the microphone level here. Yeah, can you guess the input good? Yeah, it's recording my input, so hold on, so yeah, thank God it paused automatically. And what? Okay, I have to pray real fast and I'll be right back. Omega, thanks dude. And I had to pray real quick. I'll be right back. I had to pray real quick, and please spread out the link to anyone here to make this chat lively. I'm going to stream as much as I can, but I'll be praying Oscar right now, just my little brother just told me, so I'll be right back in a couple minutes. pay for the tone net. For the tone net. Pay for the tone net. Okay, stop. That's enough. Oh my god, that's really embarrassing. So, I'm back now, and yo, Tone, yo, Mega Burger's here. Guys can hear me? Mega Burger. If you hear me, say Omega Burger. Tone! Omega Burger, yeah. English song. I like my Japanese music, but that started terribly, man. Yes, thank you. Because, yeah. Sorry about not streaming that much because I'm basically like too distracted with my new little device called the Retro Pocket 2 Plus, which is like a portable emulation handheld. So I can finally hear the. Oh, what's this in here? Yeah. So I want to talk about. Yes, I'm going to beat myself with a dead horse with this. Yeah.
Rinwell, don't go too far ahead. You never know where Zoogles might be lurking.
Oh, we'll be fine. We've been able to handle them up until...
Still, better than...
No way. I'm the one who...
Yeah, but if we lose you, we won't know where to go.
But...
We need you in order to get in contact with...
Okay, now you've got me wondering. How'd you make it to Calaglia in the first place? I find it hard to imagine you didn't run into Zoogles
in the background,
along the way.
Mackenzie, yeah, it actually sounds a lot better than most Tales themes, to be honest.
Are you good at hiding or something?
It sounds like heroic, it sounds
Yeah, that...
Wow.
adventurous,
Still,
yes.
You've been pretty lucky.
Lucky indeed.
And one thing I like about this game is, it's not just, yes, it has this anime design, but look, it's actually based off a storybook. Or anime type storybook, whatever. Like, it's the backgrounds is all watercolored and whatnot, watercolor painted by your characters, even though it's 2D or something like that. But let me tell you something. Oh, nice fire effect there. So it has this like storybook flair besides like your generic trying to be like anime, playing an interactive anime. I know what they're trying to get into, but look at the artwork. So. Anyways, speaking of anime, Mackenzie, okay, I got into like on Twitter about how an anime topic on how.
Don't let them form a pack. You're mine! Take this! That is coming! Demon Fang! You're finished! How's this? You're mine! Demon Fang!
Yeah. So, you probably know what this topic is. It's about how a person can be burnt out by anime, and the guy was like gave a response about how anime is dumb these days, and he gave out good points in this like little like snide remark about the titles of the name or how modern anime is like very generic and whatnot. Mackenzie, you probably look at your tweets, Mackenzie. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's a recent tweet.
Where are you going?
Don't go charging off like that.
You're finished. Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Talon. Strike.
I'm only getting started.
Right now, I'm just like grinding right now, trying to get the hang back on this game because let me just tell you that after I finish Tales of the Arise or get to the credits, I'm going to it's like the final. It's going to be the PS3 game, a PS4 game, the last one I'm going to play in a while, unless I'm playing like King of Fighters like 6 to 15 or so.
Sonic Thrust. You're finished.
My specialty.
Move escape. Pierce through. We got flyers.
I've got it. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours. Here I come. You're fit. Take this. You're finished. Take this.
Mega ray. I'm all knocked up.
Take this.
Mega ray.
Take
Demon
this.
flame.
You're finished.
I'll run you through.
Take this.
Demon flame.
Not half bad.
Could you try to be less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it.
Primed and
You're
ready.
mine.
Where are you going?
You're finished. You're mine.
I'll run you through.
Mega ray. Do it.
Hey, coming.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
And in a flashing matter, perfect, people. If you have any topics, please leave them down in the comment section. While I just look
I'm
here
sure
real
I can
quick
put
what the
this to
topic
use.
I was like referencing to. Thanks, Kaiser, for like sharing my tweet here. I stopped watching anime since 2016-17. Yes, that's when anime started to suck. That was just me. It was just starting to suck. It wasn't like basically. It was like most of them not. I didn't really care anymore, and I'm like, bruh. I'm like, there was some like stuff here and there I like, but it's not like in the 2000s or unlike that, which I was big into my weeb phase, and it's really cool to be an anime fan, which is not even really mainstream and that much. So which I can scroll up comments. So basically, excuse me, people. Let me just like share this link here real quick again. So share the link. Oh yeah, the last anime I watched was like stuff here and there. I watched some like an anime called Black Lion, which is like a 90s OVA based on Go Nagai's very first work. And I watched some Gundam, like Double Zeta. Just want to watch some Double Zeta Gundam. I plan to watch a ton of animes, but they're not recent ones, because basically the most recent ones is like pretty corny to me, and they're most. You remember when anime names used to be cool, like
Dispose of the trash.
for example, Grand Punisher, Justine. But nowadays you get a whole plot, a mini plot synopsis for like your whole anime like trick, your whole like anime like basically like title, not like really embarrassing.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Normally I don't like watching weekly that much because I prefer watching my anime binge unless I really enjoyed it. And if you feel me there, like, I prefer watching my anime binge, because most of it gets like really bad at the middle, and I freaking hate it when I enjoyed an anime at first, and when I'm done watching it, or when it ends, the ending sucks, and it gives me a bad feeling. Looking at you, Gundam Age and IBO. And about IBO, I'll be like...
Here I come.
Here, let me help. First aid.
Come on, here I go.
Here I go. You're mine.
Demon Fang.
I'm on it.
Oh, rude, man.
I never miss.
Sonic Thrust. You're mine. Pierce through. It's over. You're mine. You're finished.
I'm only getting
Try harder. Nice. See ya. I'm not done. This is it. Dig deep.
He must have really loved that anime, like basically.
No excuses. This is up to us. Eat dirt. See ya. Take this. Talent sword. You're finished. Take this.
Do it!
Demon fang. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Mega Ray!
I'll run you through. Had it coming. Take this.
Series
It's over.
Reload!
Here I come.
I'm all stuck
Take
up!
this. See ya.
Mega Ray!
You're finished. Talent sword.
Yeah, I'm like the whole. But the recent anime I'm planning to watch is like on October. The Gundam Witch of Mercury and the Bleach, the Return of Bleach.
I think I could get used to it.
And the Return of Bleach is basically I'm going to watch that because of nostalgic reasons. Because Bleach was like really deep into anime, want to get into the anime community, and let me just say that I'm just hyped for it. And for once, I hope they have added in some filler, because basically in the original run of the last arc, they left some stuff, important stuff out unexplained. Oh nice, there's a menu right there if I forgot to move. Yeah, Bleach, yup. Yo, what's good, Mad Matt? How's it going? Because basically I'm like doing some like Tales of the Arise right now, and I hope it plays on Steam Deck as well. That was random, and let me get back to that tweet I was supposed to mention here. Blah blah blah. There's some good ones I want to point out here, and exactly, I'm not that big. Oh, ReZero's overrated in my opinion. Just a second. I'm just still looking for that theme here. It's probably for nostalgic. Oh, found it. I found it. Let me read this tweet here. Once you stop watching anime, it's almost impossible to get back into. And some random dude said, cause now they're just adapting the wackest light novels written by people who don't even have original ideas. How I reincarnated into a bunny femboy as class assassin in another world and became the strongest. Be the kindest titles kindest titles I see whenever I look into a new anime.
I think I'll try to make that new recipe with this.
All right, but I'll decide how spicy it is.
Man, I love this theme here. Look at this bridge, man. I'm not a graphics whore, but seriously, look at the design here. It's impressive as hell. Stick to the classics. I'm checking out the classics right now. I've been watching Black Lion for the 13th time. If you don't know what Black Lion is, you can find it on YouTube. Type in Black Lion anime.
The whole area is just little villages.
It's basically the English title of Golden Guy's first ever work.
Sounds like
And it was
people
made
arguing.
for an anniversary
Bureau
of his
agents.
works,
The Snake
like
Eyes
his
must be
30th
here. We should
anniversary,
sneak
which is
past
like a
them.
celebration. So
That
that's
was my
why
original plan,
they
since you all stick
a
out
studio
so much.
made
Why?
made
In case one of your people
a first
tells on us?
adaptation of
It's the Renans who are making us do
of
it.
Black
Oh,
Lion,
yeah?
his first
Like
work.
this Renan who you need to save your people's skin?
Oh, that's rich coming from the Bright Eyes, whose people are the reason we're in this mess in the
That's
first
enough.
place. But she started it.
Spy X
3
Family was
centuries of
hyped
resentment is
as
too
like
much
a
to
9,
lay
but
at
it's a 7.
single person's feet.
I give it a
Same goes for
7.5.
you, Shion.
But at least the
You
breath
can't
of
ignore
fresh
the
air
past
from like
when
the
speaking of the
typical
present.
Shonen Jump stuff. And here's how I fix anime burnout. Leave the fandom. Number 1. Do whatever you do with your
Now,
own taste, like follow
what's
the
going on in
classics,
that
the stuff
village?
you like. Number 3, go watch other
If I were to
shows
guess,
like TV
someone tipped
shows
off the
like
Snake Eyes and they're
Better
here to make
Call
an arrest.
Saul or
You'd better not be about to suggest we
The
get
Walking
involved.
Dead
I'm here for the
and
Lord's head,
and
and
the
nothing
like.
more.
Yes, I'm behind on live action shows because they're not my thing.
That go for you too,
I have
Alpha?
to admit that right now,
Why
people.
did you come?
They are not my thing. Go
Why?
Night Guy,
To liberate
Mad
this realm's
Matt
slaves, of course.
is like a certain taste, but I like
Are you still a
stuff
slave?
from him by
Me?
Mazinger Z.
No.
Then tell me what it means to live unshackled.
MCU
I'll tell you what it
anime.
means.
I don't
It means
like
living on
modern
your own
anime.
terms.
I'm
your own
feeling that
master.
I'm about to feel the burnout of
Thinking and
anime,
making
but I'm
decisions
starting
for
to get back
yourself.
to it
And being
to
prepared
because
to
I'm
accept the
discovering stuff
consequences.
that I
Understand?
missed out on or stuff I really enjoyed. But the MCU,
Yeah,
forget
I
it, man.
think so.
Good.
It's
So prove it to
it's
me.
dead. MCU's like lost
Shit.
its charm completely.
Don't start with me.
And
I'm
about
not
the Go
going
Nagai
against
thing,
that.
my favorite work
I
by him
understand.
was Mazinger
Just wait
Z.
here with Rinwell till we
series.
get back, okay?
You're going in
I
without the
haven't
sword?
finished Arc yet, but I like Get a
Looks to me that
Robo,
way.
Armageddon,
This is my
and
choice,
Get a
after all.
Robo versus
Your choice?
Neo Get a Robo.
Listen to
Those are my
yourself.
favorite works by him.
That
by-
sword's
in the Get a
useless to me
Robo
without
series.
someone to use it. You go dying
But
on
with
me
Black
out there and you'll
Lion,
put
I
our
watched
whole
that for a
mission in
13th
jeopardy.
time, and my God! You
But
guys,
Anita's
if you
ult
love
make it safely
action
to Cisco
anime,
again.
go watch Black Lion. It's
Too
a
many
good action
sacrifices have
anime for
already been
45 minutes just
We
to
came
turn
here
off
to
your
put a stop to
brain,
anymore.
and that's it.
You've-
No overthinking.
You've
Turn off your
sacrificed something
brain
too,
and
huh?
enjoy the action
Hide
scenes.
somewhere
It's for
until it's
only
over.
45 minutes,
You hear me?
and you'll love it. And it was made in the
Damn those Reddits.
also.
I hate seeing...
It's always funny. Oh, come on, dude. Let me see my YouTube comments here, because basically, my God, man, like let me see my. It's always funny to see people on the outside see anime as this cool, edgy, hip thing that they heard of, and they want to get in onto the culture like that. Simo Lu treat, but they have no idea exactly. Low bars, stuff isn't like stuff they used to.
Must have sold us out again.
You there! You want me to haul you up on suspicion of civil disobedience?
But I didn't.
What? Leave him alone!
Modern anime, like low bars, lack of quality, and why in the freaking hell I get a mini plot synopsis for my anime title?
Law.
Yeah, Ecchi has
What's
this
going
like.
on? Aren't we supposed to be fighting them?
You're alive.
What are you doing? The realm of Cislodia doesn't tolerate civil dissident.
Law.
I hereby detain you.
Very low bars. Like modern anime is like. Oh, I'll fix this song.
Take this!
Fire in the hole! I'm the true gunslinger around here. I'm out.
Release that!
Back into the fray.
Fire in the hole! Fall back! I'm not done! You're out! Fall back! Try harder! No escape!
Switch, I switch targets again. Damn.
Eat dirt!
Here's a healer. It's weakened.
This ends now! Strike! Fall back! Here I come! Engage! Fall back! Take this! You're finished! Here I
If I want to watch like an anime, gotta be over the top, really engaging, good character development, or really over the toply stupid as hell.
I'm sure that can be arranged! Not if I can help it! Sonic thrust! Take this! Fall back! First thrust!
I don't know how you can fill your head with so much fluff. I think it'd be hard spilling out of your ears. More like oozing out of your ears like a water fountain. Out of your brain cell,
going on,
brain
sir?
juice like...
Why won't you fight him? Is that soldier someone you know?
Don't hurt him.
What are you...
Please.
Like, Kill Kai Senki is decent compared to the swap of Isekai. I agree. Even though that was low bar compared to the whole...
You never change, do you? You've always got that damn knowing look on your face! Zephyr!
I got it handled.
But he just...
He's my son.
Oh, so now you remember me. The nerve of you. You know what? That damn look off your face once and for all! What in hell?
Beat the shit out of his elders. Oh god. He hit the crap out of his elders, like holy damn. Like it's from DBZ. Like it's DBZ. Oh god.
I need reinforcements. Use the sword.
Broly beats up Goku.
We need to fall back.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Zephyr!
Go. Leave without me.
You can't...
I'm not leaving without him.
Alphen, there's no time.
But what about the resistance? Everyone's counting on you!
Forgive me.
Oh god. And you know what's sad? Even though some Chinese manhwa is generic and some of the same of being some dumb martial art, some of it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I agree. Some of it's like really intriguing. Like some manhwa from the 2000s. That's some like generic stuff at times, but the artwork is beautiful.
You really need to ask?
In Korean manga, South Korean comics.
If he's under arrest, they'll have taken him to Sisloden, the capital city. Assuming he's still alive, that is.
I can't believe Zephyr never told us he had a son. I wonder if the rest of the Crimson Crows knew about it.
And to find him in that village of all places. Some coincidence, huh?
Those fireworks you pulled out of your hat back there. They were astral arts, weren't they?
Shion, what the hell are you doing?
Except I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Are you a Renin?
Like hell I am!
No, of
King of
course
Hell?
not. Renan's eyes light
King
up
of
when you
Hell,
use
I
astral
heard. I never
arts.
checked out that one, but.
And when you used an art,
But
your eyes
Vanita,
definitely
if you
didn't.
remember that
So I
one,
guess
that was a
means
good
you
one.
Can't be a so-called bright eyes
Just because
after all.
something is fancy doesn't mean dialogue has to be retarded. This is something Japan hasn't learned. Even the average Western fantasy, yes.
Sorry.
Yes, Western fantasy and Japanese fantasy is over the top and stupid. At times.
You're right.
And follow
Those were
lots of
astral
tropes.
arts I used. Same as the ones wielded by the Renins.
Shit had better artwork than early
long time
Japanese
ago,
manga and had a good
my
story
family,
to go with it as well.
my
You
people
mean,
were
what's
once
that one,
known as
Vanitas
mages.
or King of Hell?
A Danon mage?
Does Mewling?
Up until now, I'd
Quim-
only ever heard of them in
What
stories
does
and rumors.
Mewling Quim mean? I don't know.
Though now
I don't
I've seen
speak
one with my
Korean or
own eyes,
Chinese.
I suppose I'll have to believe it.
King of Hell. That was
We've
my
been in hiding for
my
a
microphone.
long
Sorry.
time. Even before the Renins
But
first attacked.
father, the son
That's
beating
why
up
no
the
one knew
father
about
like a
us.
punching bag.
Even before the Renins?
Yeah. My ancestors were
punching bag like
persecuted and
DPC.
targeted for their gifts.
But
Like
it was
he's
by their
Goku
fellow
and
Danons.
They lived hidden away all these centuries, keeping their existence secret even from the Resistance. My mom and dad drilled it into me that I was never, under any circumstances, supposed to let anyone find out about us.
I also saw
If
one
that's the
about
case,
some gender
Then why did you use your powers back there?
binding Korean man called
don't know.
PhD.
One second
Not
I saw
interested, dude.
Zephyr about
Next.
to be killed, and the next I was...
Apparently, God,
Danon
PhD.
astral
Yes.
arts. If
The
the, Renins
irony,
knew such a
yup.
threat existed, there'd be hell to pay.
Hey,
What? You think I'm gonna go to the Lords with this information? I'm a traitor and an outcast at this point. Or did you forget? What amazes me is how anyone can
Melibene,
have that kind
I
of
still
power
need to
and yet
watch
keep
that.
it hidden all
I
this
still need to
time.
read those books, but I can't freaking find the comic.
Didn't you ever want
the
to use
French
it to help
comic,
your people?
the audiobooks online. I
Don't
can't
talk
even
like you know
find
the
those
first thing
online.
about me, Renan.
I want to check. I always want to check out the Melibene series. But Lord of the Rings and Narnia were great.
Listen, all I care
But
about is
who
taking
remembers
out the
good
Lords,
Western
okay?
fiction?
Which is
Like
no doubt
Oliver
what her
Twist,
people want too. Using
Oliver
her powers
Twist,
to help do it only makes
Three
sense.
Musketeers, Moby Dick,
Makes sense for who? Us?
Treasure Island,
Besides, Zephyr comes first.
The Time
Can't just
Machine,
abandon
War of the
him.
Worlds,
It's
Old
fine.
Man in the Sea,
Huh?
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
You're going to save Zephyr, right? If so, you're going to need my powers to do it.
For everyone,
I don't want anyone else to die.
With Burrs, yeah, with Burrs.
Are you sure?
Burrs. Sakamoto Days, I'm just interested because it's an assassin
Then
in it.
let's
I
get
love
back
my
to the
assassin
village.
series in
We
it.
need to find out
But
what happened.
to me, it's just like another Shonen Jump anime, and I'm kind of burnt out by those. I grew up with Shonen Jump anime since I was like 8 or 9. But Sakamoto Days, I'll check that out. But normally, I do not like the fandom that comes with it at all. And it
What's
has
wrong?
this really. Let me tell you something here. I just need to like. I don't want to. I just need myself to think here. Sorry about pausing. What I think about modern anime is that it's very written like a cartoon. What I mean by a cartoon, I mean by the dialogue. And the dialogue's really unrealistic and really staged out and overdramatic, yada yada, so on and so forth. And many people, including Mackenzie, was like pointed this out to me. And I watched some of the recent stuff, and I was like, that's kind of cool. Okay. It's kind of like pull me out of it. But this is like just me. The modern anime stuff doesn't click in that much to me because basically what it is stuff written for teenagers or stuff written by otaku who have not experienced like any other good fiction. And it got to the point that even sports like NFL, American football or Gridland or Formula One racing to soccer is much more fun than most of the Western and most modern anime and Western cartoons and games. Yes, I said it. Omega, the normie, said it. Sports are better than Western games, Western cartoons, and modern anime. Period. And I remember Japan being like the kings of this stuff, while America shied around it because they did not want to hurt the feelings of the soccer moms. But now we're bowing down to like even that are worse than the soccer moms. We're bowing down to nobodies on the net with low self-esteem and crap, man. And yeah, that's funny. People who have low self-esteem and a terrible fashion sense. And not if they actually imagine the normies discovered Monster, or discovered the hills have discovered the what's that, the butterfly effect or something like that, or what's that movie with what's that psychological thriller with the Silence of the Lambs. Imagine if they say Silence of the Lambs. And they hear the dialogue and the writing of that game. 7, I like 7. That Netflix show 7, that was a good one. But with terrible fashion sense, yeah, I'm talking about the people on Twitter that complain about every single thing every freaking month. Or every 2 weeks. And some of their points are terrible. But And why I'm talking about faction sense, even though the characters here in Tales of the Arise are dressed in an over-exaggerated fashion. One, it's an anime-based game. Two, it's a fantasy world. And three, it's unrealistic. They cannot handle Genocyber. Look, I like Apocalypse Zero or Kakugo no Suzume, but Genocyber, this it's too much for me. About manga entertainment, they can't handle their 90s dubs. And what Makenchi says about normies outside of fandom wants to join in because it's hip, cool, and edgy. Too bad it ain't. It's not just this one cool entry.
I'm surprised how dark out it is.
It's also because you're entering a whole different culture's medium on how they consume cartoons.
A lot of time's passed since we arrived in Sislodia.
But create cartoons are right,
the sun
whatever.
would have come up by now.
Oh, right.
But let me just say
Calaglia, is it? To be honest,
that there's some great Western cartoons. There's Courage the Cowardly Dog. There's Avatar: The Last Airbender and Korra. There's Johnny Bravo, the earlier seasons. Dexter's Lab, the first 2 seasons.
It never gets any brighter outside, even in
Symbolic
the morning.
Titan,
So it's
regular
always
show.
dark all day long?
Those are some good cartoons I like.
Did the Renans cause this?
Of course they did. It's complicated to explain, though. It'd be.
I'll take your word for it.
I wonder how Zephyr's doing. If that law guy is his son.
Let's just give some food here, and this chat is amazing so far. Even though I haven't spoke much, never mind.
Do we have enough food stocked up?
Alright.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply. I wonder what it...
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something?
I didn't say that.
So it's...
Yeah. But let me say this as before here. Let me say that as before here, people. That I'm enjoying sports more than, let me then just say, most modern stuff. But with the games...
All of creation across the heavens stems from the 6 essences. We lack only darkness while they are without light. Thus, to achieve perfection...
What are you muttering over there?
I was practicing a magic incantation.
An incantation?
Not quite. It takes time for me to finish my chants, so I'm practicing saying them quickly and accurately. I've always tried my best never to use...
You said you and your family used to live in hiding, right? Sorry,
It's okay.
The shit about anime complaints is weird. Why consume something that you don't like? Exactly. Why you consume stuff and waste your time just for some clout? That doesn't make any sense, people. At all. And Mackenzie, what are your thoughts on that? Because basically, that is counterproductive and a waste of time. Omega, why do trans people always need especially $200 to $350 for rent? Sounds like a scam. Yeah, for rent, yeah. About rent, most of the bit is like $2,000, $3,000 plus inflation and whatnot. But that's a good deal if you got like $200 to $350 for rent. That's a steal. That shows that they don't know how to budget their money. And I thought I was bad with budgeting money, but they have it worse. What I don't get is how people and their taste at all. I do not like how their art style is really this really immature, ugly looking artwork. I'm being a stereotypical here, but
I came out great. Everyone's gonna be real surprised.
I don't have Stranger of Paradise, but if you can pay, do me a favor, Mackenzie. Give me like $60 and I'll play it. Or I'll give you my account and you'll purchase the game for me. How about that? Or you can give me like $60 worth of PSN cards and I'll play it.
All right, guys. Ready to
because
go?
Basically, let me tell you this. I played the demo Stranger of Paradise, and the game was kind of fun for what it is. And the combat's more snappy and whatnot.
Here I come! Here's a rage! Here I come! Demon Fang! You're finished!
These ones can run rings around us.
It's over! You're mine! Here I come!
In here.
Take this! It's over! Take this!
Nice. I saw dude, Stranger of Paradise is like one of those games that people need to don't knock it till you try it, because I remember you hating how the game looked and how it's going to be terrible, but if you played the game, I heard it's like a hidden gem. It's like one of an underrated Final Fantasy spin-off game. Like the origin story of Final Fantasy's first villain, Garm. I heard the character's really likable too if you play the game.
All yours!
And yes, it's by Tetsuya Nomura and whatnot, but
It's over! Here I come!
With this, I can become even stronger. Let's dispose of the trash. Sleep
Here I
now.
come! I'm not done! Sonic Thrust! You're mine!
In
It's
here.
over!
I'll be
Take this!
saving this one.
Demon Pebble!
Here
Here I come! It's over!
Dance in the wind.
Here I come! Sonic Thrust!
Light astral
Swallow
energy.
Blade! Burn!
This one's mine.
and if you have guys anything to say, please say, and just don't be shy, just talk about anything here. Oh, there you are. I see now.
Looks like we've spotted one of Poodle's friends.
Finally a useful mascot in Tails. Mickey Mouse, man, you're funny. Yeah. But I remember when Final Fantasy was composed by Imatsu actively.
It's eerily cool.
No sign of Zephyr.
What say we quit hiding and go ask...
Hey, Xion!
What? Our cover was blown last night.
And what if there are so...
They would have followed us to the cabin. Relax. The coast...
Is she always like that?
What makes you think I'm managing?
Let's try talking to the villagers.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah.
I guess. Great!
Huh?
Not an owl, yep. Set the roll. But I wonder why. I know Cloud and Sephiroth were iconic characters, but let me tell you something. Why they don't like repeat fights from any other icon in like the Final Fantasy series, like Garland and the Warrior of Light. Like they don't like whenever they do like Cloud versus Sephiroth fights, they mostly arrange it around those two and make it all over hype and whatnot.
An opponent like this should be easy.
But have you played like JRPGs on the PlayStation Portable on the PlayStation? Because they have some hidden gems on the console. I was talking with Mackenzie about. Oh, yeah. Thanks for pointing out the glitch here. Oh wow, there's a glitch. Yeah. But remember this whole PSP thing I had a discussion with you, and they had some like hidden gems on it.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
I'm just accepting these because I need a level up. Anyways, I've been playing some PSP on my new portable emulator, and I'm having a blast with that. And one thing for certain, that the games on it is pretty good. I don't know what happened after 2016, because the quality just tanked afterwards and people just want to absorb stupid shit. Look, Omega has nothing to say here. I'm just like, it's my opinion though, but I'll sound like a hypocrite. But I like stuff like Black Line, which is like type on Google, on YouTube, Black Line anime, and the first result is it. It's pretty cool. Go watch it. Turn off your brain, though. You don't need it when watching Black Line. Treat it like it's some like action flick at the end of the day.
Get lost.
And yes, that's that cheesy 90s anime dub. But normally when I watch anime, I tend to watch it subbed.
Where are you going?
Super Robot Wars Double. Heard that game was one of my favorites. Not favorites. I heard that game was one of the favorites in the series.
Safe to travel in.
Been rocking some Super Robot Wars on my retro arc, and I ought to say this: best storytelling in the Super Robot Wars franchise, and that's coming from. Hey, what about Alpha 3 or the Z and Z2? Oh wait, those are not translated in English. Never mind. Stranger in Paradise stuff, man. The background music.
one of your friends, Hoodle?
The Alpha trilogy, I love
Hey.
Alpha Gaiden. But why in the hell that guy on Z did not finish translating Alpha 1?
Till next time.
Huh?
I guess.
Oh!
Of course.
Both Alpha Gaiden, let me just say this, people, the game is hard as hell. And guess what? Besides
Messiah
Jay...
224. Now that's a weird name.
Messia is basically a code. It indicates it's a small village.
And
So it's not its
the
actual
Valhawk
name?
is basically a cool
Then does
looking
that-
freaking mecha. And Super Robot Wars, for those who don't know, look on the internet, type in Google Super Robot Wars OG mecha. And they have some like badass designs. Like Sidebuster, the Sidebuster, the Al Tyson. I forgot their names, great.
Mean the 224?
Capcom vs SNK 2. Let me just say Capcom vs SNK 2. Best beat 'em up of all time. You mean in the US it's a fighting game, but in the UK you told me they are called beat 'em ups. And yes, I agree, it's better than Marvel vs Capcom 2.
Yeah.
And I love
It's
Marvel
merely a
vs
serial
Capcom
number
2.
assigned to it for administrative purposes.
Oh.
So the Renans even get to decide what places are called out in this realm.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Woohoo!
Well, let's see what they have to say.
Sort of Guilty Gear and Base Blue. Base Blue, it got me back into fighters in general. And it still has the best 2D sprite work of all time. Base Blue. And surprisingly on my portable emulator, I can actually play Capcom vs SNK 2 and Marvel vs Capcom 2 on the go now. And it's badass. Also Guilty Gear and the PSP ports of Base Blue. Even though the PSP ports have terrible resolution, and my god, don't stay away from the PSP ports unless you want to play Base Blue. That's about it. But with that game, Capcom vs SNK 2, despite Capcom screwing up the SNK cast, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Good. Using Zoogles to make drinks. That takes guts.
No one would have come up with it before the occupation. That's for sure. Hey.
Phone button.
You want to...
Yeah.
And trust me, Mackenzie, that's coming from a guy who tends to be very critical about anime-based games, but Base Blue, that is anime as hell, man. Which is a shocker coming from you. Normally, I don't like doing that many side quests because they tend to be a waste of time. A lot of time, but I'm just getting used to the controls again because basically, let me say this. And let me just say this here right now. My controls are rusted because I haven't played this game in months. I've been busy with life and I've been busy with my portable emulator. What, Mackenzie, what would you rate this game so far? So far, I'd rate it like For a hint, let me just say it's better than Berseria. And I kind of enjoy the battle system and whatnot. So far, an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10 so far, while Berseria is like a 6.5 or... And Zestria is like a 4 out of 10. But on the bright side, I'm enjoying this way more than like Tales of the last 2 Tales games, which they suck. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's alright. The English voice acting needs a little work and whatnot. Buildings clip here and there. Can't help it because, like, clipping, like, it's a glitch so far. Everyone does glitches, and there's, like, annoying side quests that overwhelms the player. But I'm tend to like taking my time off with this game. But for sure, it ain't going to beat no Final Fantasy IV. That's for sure. And this game is great.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Because most of the mascots and Tales kind of cringe. And how I got into the Tales series is kind of unique. Or kind of like unique here. Because how I got into Tales, you ever heard the game Star Ocean? And I was looking up online, and and how Star Ocean came to be, and it was based on a game on Tales of Fantasia, and Tales of Fantasia is based on the Tales series. So this was me like getting deep into JRPGs. And Bleeding Shadow, what's good? How the Shadow's going? And I was getting deep into JRPGs. I looked up some. Then I got into Tales when I started downloading PlayStation emulation with Tales of Destiny 1 and Tales of Fantasia, the PS export, and that's how I became a Tales fan. Where are you?
Okay.
I don't plan to do a Discord ever again ever since I got hacked. I never liked Discord. At all. It's too clunky, it's too...
friends. Please,
Answer our questions and we'll...
I knew it.
What did we ever do to we haven't even crossed the street after all?
Come on, we're with...
You'll need to hurry if you want to get your friend back. Not a single person who's been...
Hey, keep quiet. You're trying to get us all killed.
I thought this Cisladin was a city. Is it a prison camp?
It's the realm's capital. Though when
My
you're
small
forbidden
plant
to move
Discord. I don't
freely
want to
like
join
my
Discord
parents
ever
and
again.
Siblings were taken by the Snake Eyes. I haven't heard from any. For all I know, they're long dead by now.
6-7 people. I'll give it a shot, but
anyway,
let me just say,
and kill as many Snake Eyes as you can for me while you're there.
All right.
Kaiser, Ryan, Baker. What's this cow?
What's this thing?
It's a cow. Moo. Moo, it's a cow. No liberal toenails, yeah. I do not want to, when I want to join a fandom, I do not want to have politics discussions. Because basically they frustrate me.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
How I feel about JRPGs in general, dude. Like, basically, I hate side quests.
Hey.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
How's this?
Yeah. What? Huh?
Just great.
Jeez, dude. Wow, that was easy, but shady as hell.
They reacted just like we expected.
Yeah. Do you think we'd end up like that if we had a trip? People are really terrified of the Snake Eyes. They've got them jumping at their own shadows.
They may be Lord Ganabelt's lackeys, but for one wrong look...
So Zephyr's being moved to Cislodin. What?
I mean...
Oh?
There's a forest we have to pass.
More Zugos?
Wild ones at that. They hunt in... My friends and I got cornered by one on our way...
We'll just have to...
Yeah.
The forest we're about to walk through is pretty dangerous. Let's make sure we're prepared before we go further.
I like heavy, perfectly rectangle bricks with sharp
if you
edge.
get injured, just let Shion know, okay? Shion, could we talk a moment?
And here I was, thinking I could get some rest.
The matter?
And if it's all the same to you, I'll be going to...
Is chatting?
I just don't get the point, that's all.
I don't know what...
An emergency?
What if... what...
Then I'd cure them with my healing.
That's easy.
If they can't work up the courage to approach me, that's...
I didn't...
So what then?
Look, if we're going to be traveling together, it makes more sense to do it as companions.
I still don't... But I do understand that I'm not trying to make things... So, I'll make... Then if you don't mind... I think it's time we go to sleep.
Man, I wish I could like stream Capcom vs. SNK too.
Because it looks to me like you're taking your sweet...
I'm not
Oh? Sure.
I know,
Hey, Alphen.
Right.
I saw you talk...
Nothing.
What? I know we're working with her...
Look...
I have Fightcade, yeah, but I don't feel like setting it up.
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I might end this for tonight here, but it's up to me, though.
I can barely see enough to take 2 steps forward without bumping into something.
Yeah. I'll have to be careful not to miss anything coming from off the path.
This is nothing. Little help!
Take this!
I'm only getting started. Raging cascade! Please now. One more.
Demon Fang! Here I come! Pierce through! You're finished! Here I come!
Please now.
Demon Fang!
More pain!
You're finished!
More. Mega Ray! In here!
Take this!
I'll be saving this one!
Here I come! It's over! You picked the wrong fight! We did it!
These little ones.
Less talking, more pummeling.
If I can manage to get it running on like RetroArch, then I'll be playing the game more. Oh, that's a big hit. Brr.
It's freezing. I can barely feel my toes.
Let's find a way back up quickly then.
Man, they have balls.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
That's achiever.
Hi, Hoodle! Take it! I'm only getting started!
I run Retro Arc. I'm big for P. I don't tend to game on PC, but I do PC a lot.
This one's gonna be tough.
Raging Cascade! In here! Let's get you out of the way!
It's over.
I'll fix you up, alright? It's
I owe
showtime!
you one.
In here!
Pierce through.
You're finished! Magic in the sky is mine! I never miss!
Take this.
There! One
Swallow
more!
blade.
Magic in the wind! Sleep now! Sight, get on it! I'm only getting
Take this.
started!
It's over.
Povo Emulator, it's an
Our work is done
Android
here.
basically,
Let's
but I
move.
run
I'm right
Retro
behind you,
Arc,
Shion.
PPSP. It runs from like till Dreamcast games, but it runs Capcom vs SNK too. It technically runs Android apps, but
Is that owl okay?
You're right.
Huh?
I hate to say this, Renwell, but I lost Hootle.
Hoodle?
He is.
Dan and owls conceal themselves when they feel threatened.
That would explain.
It's fine. I'm the
Damn, you...
He's just a little wary of you. If you call his name,
the type
he
of
might
emulation,
eventually respond at
it
least.
runs both Android apps and I'm
At
mostly
least
it
he's
runs
not sick
Android
or
apps
something.
and ROMs.
Indeed.
And so far it works like a
Out
charm.
of our way!
Demon Fang.
Reload!
One's all
I'm
mine.
only getting started. Whatever you do, just stay away from the force. Here's a healing. First aid!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
We're coming through.
I'm not done. Pierce through. It's over.
Got you. Reload! Air thrust! Light after
I'm not done.
Reload! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
I could easily see us getting lost here while we're trying to find Zephyr.
Get lost!
Here I come. It's over. Come one, come all. You're mine. Demon Fang.
Photon
Pierce through.
Banana!
You're mine.
Searing flame! Reload! In the wind!
Take this.
I'm out! Sleep now! Get on it! Confiscated!
Eat
Mega
dirt.
ray!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Here I come. It's over.
Do it!
You're mine.
I'll be saving this one!
You're finished.
Raging
Here I
Cascade!
come.
Spread!
Onward and upward.
We've got the ingredients. Let's get them back to Messia. Thanks, Shion.
Just doing what I can.
We're so high up.
Great chase for you, man.
Enemies who can cast astral arts can be pretty difficult.
Actually,
What do you mean?
when someone is casting an art, their focus has to be entirely on the incantation. So right when they're completing the casting,
Really?
I hold on to it and use it whenever... The thing is, I can only unleash that... Oh, also, when I steal astral energy, the enemy will lose focus, which means they can't cast anything.
So not only can you steal their energy...
It's actually something of a secret technique within my clan, so...
Well, if we come across...
Yeah, it's true.
Can't even see where I'm going. Wait.
What's this doing here?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
It's over! Try harder! Not a chance!
In here. It's like trying to keep up with a war.
It's over! Demon Fang!
Let's go! First in, raging cascade. I'll cover you. Recover.
I owe you one.
Here's a healing arc. First aid. Dance in
Here I
the
come.
wind.
Try harder! My turn!
Get on in there with the
You're
other.
finished!
Raging cascade. Back into the fray.
You're mine! Get through! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Take this!
I'm out of ammo.
Take this!
Dance in the wind. Here's the healing arc.
This should do it.
First aid. Let's get you all tucked away.
I'm not done!
All right. It's showtime.
Take this! It's over!
I never miss. Raging cascade.
Here I come! Sonic thrust! Burn in hell!
Here, let me help. Let's get you all tucked away. Here I go.
Here I come! Demon Fang!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
I'm not done! Demon Fang! Here I come! Sonic thrust! Swallow blade!
Sleep now.
Take this! I'm not done!
Get on in there with the others.
We won. The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must... To really like it, Alphen.
It's crazy to feel just how much the temperature...
Is it really that?
Definitely.
I can only tell from appearance, so...
You might not be able to feel it.
Seems like it.
They say that sneezing is often the first sign you're coming down with the...
Huh? Choo!
Right, here to go! Strike! You're mine!
So I plan to be finishing this game up really soon, and
It's over! No escape!
Back into the fray!
Take this!
Magic is down!
You're finished!
Feel! Reload! Get on in there! Here, let me help!
It's over!
First aid!
I'm not done! Take this! Swallow blade!
Sleep now.
Here I come!
I'll be saving this one. So
Strike!
this one's mine.
It's over!
More with that.
Take this! It's now! It's over!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
badass over a small enemy. That was badass there.
Thank goodness we won.
one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here I come! Damn it!
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come! Move! Demon
Photon blast! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got
Here, well done!
No, you can't! Okay, this now!
Sleep now!
You're mine!
More for the
It's over.
stockpile! There! Dance in the wind! It's over!
Sonic
In
thrust!
here!
Take this!
Get out of there with the others!
Here I come!
Alright, it's showtime!
Sonic thrust!
It's over!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Demon fang! Take this!
Here, let me
Polar
help.
blade!
This'll cut
You're mine! Sonic
Magic is
thrust!
down! Take in here! I'm
Here
only
I
getting
come.
started! Get on
Slide.
here! Who wants to die? Let the
It's
monster
over.
handle this! Alright, it's showtime!
I'm not done!
Spread!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Yeah, again, I already answered the question. It runs like Android apps, basically. Either I'm gonna watch the whole KOF or some Guilty Gear. That's about it. Using where I'm supposed to go. I've already been here.
What's wrong?
Huh?
I guess. Got it.
For real?
Slave Zero X? What? Plus there is the Indiecade where they're showing off so many indies like Slave Zero X, which looks badass. I'll check that out. Damn it.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Boss fight coming up.
We've got company, and not the nice kind either.
Rinwa, get back!
And miss all the action? Who do you take me for?
And speaking of indies, just played a demo from Mecha Jam called Cyberlancer, and it's already giving me Virtual On vibes. Demo game needs a little more work, but I'm already impressed the demo's got. That's good to hear that.
Of our way!
It's a big target, at least.
Don't underestimate its speed.
I'll take you all on! No escape!
Sleep now.
You're mine!
The flashing parts are weak points.
This one's all mine!
I never miss.
You're finished! Burn!
Not on my watch. Dance in the wind. This is it. Sealed. I'm out. I'm all stuffed
Here I come!
All right.
Destruction! You're finished!
I'm only getting started.
Here I come! You're finished!
Magna Ray.
You're mine! Crush!
My astral energy. Dance in the wind.
You're mine!
Sleep now.
It's over!
Searing flame.
Rising River!
Sleep now. Here.
Let me
Let's
help.
get you all tucked away.
Ready to go.
My astral energy.
Now I can let loose!
Here I come. I'm only getting started.
Here I come!
Sleep now.
You're mine! It's over!
Raging
Here I
cascade.
come! Rising Wyvern!
Searing flame.
You're finished!
Let's get you all tucked
Here I
away.
come!
Back into the fray. Magna Ray. Sleep now. This'll come in handy.
You're on!
Photon
Get it!
Dragon.
No, you can't! What? Rising Wyvern!
I never miss. Steering
Here I
wheel.
come.
Reload. Let's get you all tucked away.
Not today!
Here, let me help.
I'm not done!
First aid.
Now I
Here
can
goes.
let loose!
A banana. Let
Take
it
it.
go.
You're
One last
finished.
one. Raging
Here I come.
cascade.
That move.
Here comes the big one!
I'm all stuffed up.
You're mine!
Here, let me help. First aid.
Take this! I'm not
Let activate in the wind. Steering
now.
flame. Reload. This'll come in handy.
Take this!
Raging cascade.
You're off!
Steering flame. Reload. I'm out. Dance in the wind.
Here I
Air
come!
thrust. I'm all stuffed up.
It's over!
Steering flame. Reload.
It's over!
Take
Here I
that.
come!
Here I come. Dance in the wind.
our chance.
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come!
Lunar Blast!
No escape!
Watch and sweep.
This one's all mine!
To the wind!
Burn it out! You're mine! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Rage
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Struck!
More
Mirage!
pile! Mega Red! It's getting stronger!
Switching up its movement! Watch out! More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down! Dance in the wind!
No escape!
Sleep now!
You're mine!
Get out of there with the others! Take it! Here goes!
Take this!
It's over! All right! It's showtime for the fray! They're not playing around!
Take
Feel!
this!
Time! It's over!
Stay away from my friends!
More with that control! Photon flame!
Try harder!
Light after raging everything!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
Crush! Slash! Take this!
Raging
You're
Katana!
mine! You're
Sleep now! Or steel!
Okay, here I go!
Confiscated!
Sonic Thrust!
To the wind! Feel!
It's on!
More in the sky!
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! It's over! No escape! Mirage!
One more! Mega Ray!
No escape!
Feel! Mega Ray! I'll be saving! They're not playing around! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
Take this!
Let the marksman hit! Pathetic!
You pay for that! This is looking good!
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more of that. Take this! Take this!
I'm screwed.
That did it! You're mine! Its defenses are down! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished! Here I come! Take this! You're finished! Mirage! That did it! Here I come! I'm gonna need more of that. You're fit! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Try harder! Not a chance! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! This should do it! Take this! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Mirage! Here I come! It's over! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Here I come! It's over! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come!
Man, keep this up, Keely.
You're mine! You're mine! Pierce through! Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over! Lewis! Rising Piston! Take this! Here I come! I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
What the hell? Didn't it eat it?
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! You're finished! Here I come! It's over! There! Take this! It's over! You're mine! It's over! Take this!
Damn, man, that's all you got? Okay.
There!
That's all you got, man?
Try harder! No escape! Mirage! It's over! Strike! This one! Ignite! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Mirage! You're finished! Here I come! Here I come! This should do it! Take this! It's over! You're mine! Mirage! Try harder!
Wow.
Rising Wyvern! Take this! Mirage!
The waifu bait. That is pretty cool.
You're mine!
I don't know, but I'm liking this shit.
You're mine!
Okay. Move, move, move. Uh-oh.
I won't lose.
Shit.
Not now, not ever.
They're surrounding us!
Out of our way!
It's a big target, at least. Don't underestimate its speed. It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Take this!
The flashing part's their weak point. This one's mine!
You're mine!
You're here! Let me help!
Demon Fang!
In here!
Here I come! It's over! Burn in hell! Take this! You're finished!
Not on my watch!
Demon Fang! Try harder! Here I come! It's over!
Here goes!
You're mine!
Here's enough raging cascades! I'm all
Mirage!
Light activation cascade! Reload! Spread!
You're mine!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Only getting started! Please now! Here's a healing!
I'm not done!
Banana, let's go! I'm only getting
This
started!
one's all mine! Take this!
Searing
Demon
flame!
Fang!
Reload!
Here I come! It's over!
Here's enough weapon! Raging
Here I come!
cascade!
It's over!
Sleep
Come
now!
through! Not today!
For the stockpile! Mega ray! I never miss! Alright, it's showtime! Here goes! Not on my watch! Reload! It looks like you got this one covered! Photon! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Searing flame! Reload!
Take this!
I'm all done! Get on in there with the effort! Photon blast! Alright, it's showtime!
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
This'll come in handy! Raging
Take this!
cascade!
It's over!
Flash! Too much to handle? Got it!
You're finished!
Now let's dance! Here's enough! One last raging cascade! I'm out of ammo!
Take this!
Sleep now! That move! Get you all walk away!
Here comes a big one!
Photon blast!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust! I'm out!
Take this!
I'm
You're
ready!
finished!
Searing flame!
This one's all mine!
Where are you going?
No escape!
Sleep now!
Ignite!
This'll come
Here I
in
come!
Searing flame!
Here I come!
It's showtime!
You're finished!
Art field!
Here I come! You're
Not in your
finished!
dreams!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Reload! Air thrust! Searing flame! Reload!
Take this!
Now I'm out!
Reload!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Here I come!
I'm all charged up! Raging away!
Take this! It's over! Demon! Changing tactics!
There's no time
And yes, I'm loving the dodgeball mechanic in this Tail King.
You're finished! Here I come! More Suko?
Keep calm and take them down!
You're mine!
Okay, how do I get access to mine?
Got it! Go!
You're finished!
It's over!
Take this!
Searing flame!
Pierce through!
Reload!
It's over!
I'm out! Light astral
He's
raging
gonna hurt!
cascade! Right, watch out! New strategy? I like the sound of that. Searing flame! Reload! Here goes!
Try harder!
Here's another!
My turn!
One last raging
No
cascade!
escape!
Where are you going? Sleep
Here
now!
I come! It's
I'll
over!
be saving
Demon
this now!
Fang!
We've turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Try this one's all mine!
Reload! Here's enough! I'm out!
Take this!
I'm all charged up!
Not today!
Mega ray!
Take this! I'm not
Don't
done!
mind if I do! Reload!
Sonic
Raging
Thrust!
cascade! Searing
Take this!
flame! Reload!
It's over!
I'm out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up! Searing flame! Reload! And again!
Rush!
In here!
It's over!
Watch Let's get you off! Crossblade! It's over!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Astral energy! It's weakened!
Sonic Thrust! This ends now! You're finished! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
Dance in the wind! Mega ray! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Dance in the wind! Reload! Field!
Take this!
Back in time! Maybe this one! Photon blast! Reload! Alright! It's showtime! Here is over! The enemy is going all out! I'm out of ammo! Watch it!
Got him on the run.
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fun. You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! Hit
Where
now!
are you going?
You're finished! Burn!
Not in your dreams.
I'm not done!
There, go, go, I'm only getting serious.
Here I come!
Reload. There you go. Don't let up.
Rising Rider!
Steering split.
You're mine!
I'm out of ammo.
Shit!
Blazing cascade.
I'm not gonna try harder!
This is
Here I come!
Get on in there with the others. One more. Go get it. My extra layer did is going. Here goes. There. One more. Blazing cascade.
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right. I should probably do something about that.
Here I come! It's over!
Mega ray.
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here's a healing arm. First aid. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Let the Marlon handle this. Now.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Nice. I almost killed it in my first try with just using Ashton.
You okay, Rinwell?
I'm fine.
Thank you. And seriously, man, that was actually quite interesting there.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
What do you notice now?
It smells like blood. This is...
All these Zeugles. They're dead. What happened here?
They didn't do this to each other. So then how...
That huge, man, that looks cool.
That guy.
No way. One person did all of this? Who was that guy?
Do you think he could have been the Lord we're looking for? Ganabelt?
I doubt a lord would deign to roam around. Besides, what business would a Renan have with killing?
Now that I look at it. You okay?
Oh.
We should get going. That knight back there sure wasn't messing around. If he's not a lord, what is he?
I have no idea. I've never seen anybody like him.
Well, he definitely doesn't seem to be a friend, that's for sure.
Hope... There it is. Sisloden.
What's with those beams of light?
They're kind of the key to this whole realm.
What's on your mind?
First Rinwell appears out of nowhere. Then, we bump in. Somehow, we get away scot-free because the Snake Eyes don't even bother Is it really a coincidence?
You think it was a trap?
I hate camping out.
I'm going to end this for the night here, people. Thanks for... If you have any... I had a good time talking with you guys here, even though it's not that much, but I appreciate...
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
I appreciate you guys dropping by and the like, so... Anyways, I'll
see you again tomorrow.
I'll probably check out this game tomorrow or so, because it's an 8 out of 10 so far. I really enjoy this game, really enjoy talking to you guys and the like, so I'm getting tired, man, so I know you guys need to go to sleep, but thanks for dropping by, and don't forget to subscribe for those who are new here, so...
I think we've rested.
Sayonara.